Hey guys, Christian here, and today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking uh, channel updates, basically. If you haven't noticed, at the time of this video, the name of our channel is SLG Productions, not the regular, as you would be accustomed to, Super Legends Gaming channel name. And I have meant to talk about this in previous videos, but we didn't really have a spot in the video where talking about that would really flow with what was going on and what we were talking about. Um, Whoa. Sorry about that. It just got really windy outside. I was like, what is that roaring outside my window? Anyway, um, basically, the reason why it's different is, see, about a week before Will officially joined the video, sorry, not the video, the channel, it was in his first video, that's what I'm trying to say. Before Lil was in his first video, me and him were talking about an idea that I had about changing up the channel a little bit and not just doing gameplay videos, but maybe other things like animations or talking about like internet news or something like that, you know, just a little bit different than what we do here. You know, I was like, but to do that, changing the name of the channel would make sense since we wouldn't just be gaming videos. So, I was like, you know what, I want to change the name of the channel and just see how we like it. So I went to our Google Plus profile and went and changed the name to SLG Productions, just something to go with. That was an idea I had at the top of my head, so I just went with it. Well, we talked about it some more, I think, the next day, and we were kind of talking about what we thought about the name and stuff, and he said, you know, if you really wanted to do different content, you could always make a new channel or just upload it to your personal channel. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And so I was like, you know, I'll go and change it back to the normal name. So I went to go do that, and it told me, the actual Google Plus thing told me, it had like this little, I guess I want to say like a message, like a little note below where you actually changed the name of your profile, and it said, changed to recently. And I was like, what? And I was like, alright, this just, you know, it's like a lot of other things. You can only change your name like so much, like every so many hours or like every so many days. And I was like, well, that makes sense. So I waited like 3 days or something, 3 or 4 days before I tried it again. And so then it said it again. And I was like, something's not right here. This has got to be a glitch of some kind. So I went poking around on some Google Plus forums, and I was looking for an answer there, because I wasn't finding anything on the actual page where you change your name at, and it wasn't making any sense. So I finally found a thread in the Google Plus forums, and it said, you can only change your name once, and if you want to change, well, sorry, I should restate that. You can change it more than once, but after the first time you change it, you can only change it again after waiting 3 months. 3 months. And you'd think with a wait time like that, it would tell you, it would give you like a confirmation message asking you if you were sure that you wanted to change it, since you would have to wait 3 months before changing it again. No, that was not there. I remember very well what happened. I just changed it, and that was it. There was nothing telling me that I couldn't change it more than once in such a period of time. So I was very confused, and I was looking around. I was like, there's got to be a mistake here. But no. If you change it once, the first time you change it, I should really put emphasis on, because apparently you can only change it like 3 times a year, and after that you have to wait a year before changing it again. That's not a joke. That's legitimately how that works. And there is no message telling you the first time that you can't change it more than that first time without waiting 3 months. So that was really aggravating. And that is why the name has changed and the artwork is different and everything, because it would be really confusing to still have the Super Legends Gaming banner with the channel name being SLG Productions. And I was like, I gotta change this because we have to wait 3 months before we can change it back to normal again. And that was, kind of infuriating because you'd think with something that takes that long before you can change it again, you would get some kind of warning. It only makes sense, right? But there isn't. So this is kind of doubles as a heads up and as like an update to why the name is different on our channel. Because if you've got a YouTube channel or whatever, and you want to change your name, or you got a Google Plus profile that you maybe want to change your username on or whatever for whatever reason, just make sure that you are absolutely 100% sure, without a doubt, that that's the name you want for the next 3 months. Because if it isn't, then you're out of luck. There's literally nothing you can do about it. You can't just say to Google, hey, I didn't mean to do this. I had no idea. There's like no way to reverse it. So that's just a little bit of heads up. So as far as actually having different content, we might still do that. I'm not 100% sure, since it was really just an idea that I had that ended up being something I couldn't reverse for 3 months. That should have never, this whole thing should never have even made it to basically the public view for as long as it has. This should not be the name of the channel right now, but that's what we're stuck with for, I guess, now the next 2 months. I think it's been a full month, I guess, since I changed it. Not 100% sure, but it's about that. So that's really frustrating, as you can imagine. So, but yeah, like I said, as far as doing different content, that might still happen. I'm not 100% sure, but what I do know is that the channel is going to remain the same. We're not going to be doing really anything different in that sense. I mean, we still have some ideas for some new content and things like that. But as far as actually like radically changing what goes up on the channel content-wise, that's not something that's going to happen. At least that I can't think of happening at the moment. So anyway, just thought I'd let you guys know about what was going on and kind of give you a little bit of warning about how Google Plus works. If you like the video, of course, make sure to like it and comment any thoughts or feedback that you might have. I really appreciate hearing what people think. It's really helpful in getting us information and what kind of stuff that people like to see and what kind of things they'd like to see in the future. Make sure to subscribe to get regular updates on content, and make sure to follow us on Twitter. I try to update that as regularly as I can, so make sure you check that out, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.